There are several projects on Theta Network, on Theta Drop, and on Open Theta that have different type of utilities, and we're definitely going to highlight my personal top 5 in terms of the entire project and what's there for more of the community members, and seeing how it's going to benefit a lot of members themselves as well as the developers. So hopefully this video really does help a little bit. Just a friendly reminder, this is never financial advice, but that's what I always post in the beginning of these videos. It's probably going to be right after this little statement, but like I said, these are going to be my top 5 type of NFT projects on Theta Network, on Theta Drop, and Open Theta, so definitely stay tuned for the rest of this video. What up, Theta homies? It's your boy, Justin Bassetti, back again with another Theta token video, another Theta token update. Just a friendly reminder, if you're new to the channel, trying to find as much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, definitely please hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Theta wallet address, but more on that later. So like I said earlier in the introduction of this video, I'm really gonna definitely dive into my top 5 NFT projects that are currently released on Theta Drop / Open Theta. There's really no order to specifically on these top 5. It's just the top 5 that I personally believe that have promise in terms of the community, the project, and the continuous updates that they provide for the community members. We will dive into the projects. So starting off with more familiar, I believe a lot of people are probably familiar with NFT staking, so we're going to see this number 1 on this list. Mystic Gurus, a lot of people are familiar with the NFT staking on Open Theta, so I believe they are the only current project on Theta Drop from what I remember, or the Theta Network altogether. So as you can tell, we'll definitely do a little transaction in terms of how much this is going to be incorporated. So Aura is the Mystic Gurus TNT 20 token. It is one of the projects on Theta Network, that blockchain. So as you can tell on this individual post, this individual NFT will earn me about 1.64 aura per hour. So let's round down just so for mathematical sake, it's about 24 aura an hour, and then if you multiply it by 30, that's probably going to be about closer to 600, a little above that because of the numbers in between. But as you can tell, about 600-ish aura per month. That's for one NFT. And then you also have, so I have 3, so that's going to be about 1800, a little more most likely. And then I also have more in terms of these NFTs that are also being staked. So the other one is a promo guru. These are the core set. So as you can tell here, I did not refresh the type of NFT. So as you can tell, this is currently unclaimed. If I do refresh it, it'll show me more. So based on this, I do have a decent amount of NFTs that in terms of aura by just staking my NFT on the platform, and I'm showing guys a little transaction into how important this is, because it's one of my favorite ones, especially when it comes to the utility, because it's really rewarding the users and community members for having these NFTs, staking it, and then you can transact it and exchange it for other type of crypto, especially on Theta Network. So when you do these type of exchanges, for example on Theta Swap, as you can tell here, about 100 aura is a little more than 1 TFUE, which is crazy in itself, because a little more than a month ago, maybe 2 months ago or a month and a half ago, it was about 200 to 250 aura for 1 TFUE. So as you can tell, the ratios have kind of dropped a little bit, evened out a little. So really looking forward to how this is going to be incorporated to the near future, NFT staking as well as transactions for future projects. And not only is there utility when it comes to NFT staking, but you can also resell these NFTs. Going back to the Mystic Gurus, you can resell these NFTs for a current price, as well as not only that, but because they do level up after you keep them in here for a certain amount of days. As you can tell, this guru right here is about level 5. When I go to the core set, because these were released a little later on in the year, this is about level 1. I know there have been some issues in terms of the leveling because of the recent type of scripts. I'm not 100%, I'm not a coder, I'm a nurse full time. So when it comes to all those type of details, definitely check out the community page, the Discord page, because they do often answer the community members. So that's why I really do like this project and why it's part of my top 5. And then there's been a little equal amount in terms of, I couldn't really specify all top 5, so it's gonna be really more like top 4, and then there's like a 3-way tie for the last spot for these top 5. So going on to the next one, we do also have Resorts World Las Vegas. I know this may be a hot take for people who will be like, why, that's NFT, why is this one actually in my top 5? Just because it actually has a utility when it comes to this NFT. As you can tell, when you look at the bids for the presidential package, the bid was about $37.50, and I believe that's probably a fair amount. It's hard to say because I haven't been to Vegas in a really long time, since I have not been to Vegas as an adult yet. So really looking forward to later next year when I get to go with my friends. But going on to this detail, when you go to the presidential package, you see that this presidential package includes exclusive 2-night stay in a Crossford, Las Vegas 4-bedroom presidential suite plus private car service pickup from the airport, a VIP spa treatment for 2 guests at Awana Spa and Wellness, and 2 exclusive tickets to a show at Resorts World Las Vegas Theater, private wine tasting experience, and private cocktail masterclass with a RWLV Resorts World Las Vegas mixologist for 2 guests. Must be 21 years of age or older to redeem, subject to availability and blackout dates. Management reserves all rights. Reservation must be secured within 30 days in advance. So I know this exactly isn't probably the most normal NFT when you think about it, having these collectibles and that, but actually having this type of utility, I feel like at $37.50 with all that included is definitely well worth it. I want to say that type of pricing, this is just going to be a random guess. I feel like it should be closer to 8K in terms of the actual package itself. I don't believe that included the flight, so I'm assuming the flight you just really pay for, other than the bid, of course. So that doesn't sound necessarily too bad. I believe last time I checked flights for Vegas was around maybe 400 when things are starting to pick up again, so that's just my belief. So that's a pretty solid pickup. I did see someone was able to redeem one of these NFTs from these vids, so congrats to you, whoever that was. So scrolling down a little bit more, it's really useful. I know this is the commemorative badge, and then you also have a VIP party package. Looking at this bid, this was about 1,500. So again, when you go onto this one, we'll see that the auction includes this VIP party package includes a 2-night stay hotel in the Hilton Room Resorts World Las Vegas, 1 VIP day bed in the Resorts World Las Vegas pool complex with food and beverage starter package. Must be 21 years of age or older to redeem, and then of course those small details. So I believe this may have been, so there's been 3 of each. So I believe there's like this inclusive type of NFT included all 3. So there's 3 different type of editions. So it's crazy. It's hopefully whoever bid on these, let's go back to the bids. You do see 1,500. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. These bids were very low. Well, the first one is of course, up there. I feel like that's probably still not as much as what it would experience. So I feel like the retail for this would be just kind of throwing another probably closer to 5, maybe 4,000 in terms of that. But if you were able to get this at $222 and $333, great to you guys. That's a huge deal. That's a steal in my opinion. It sounds like you still have to just get to the hotel and pay for your flight, of course, but that's still not bad. That's definitely less than what I believe what this entire package includes. So if you were able to redeem it, congrats to you guys. If you're not, I'll pay a little more for like $300-$400 for that, for if you want to resell it. Maybe if the funds all work out perfectly, we'll talk about some sort of details. And that is my number 2 on my 5 list. Going on to another one, we do have Symbio Creators. A lot of people are probably really looking forward to this. They do on their Discord page. They release a lot of videos. If you have these NFTs, there are a lot of airdrops. I'm sure there's going to be a few NFTs staking very soon because they keep on airdropping these Thetaverse tokens. So really looking forward to that. I did look at the white paper, but when it comes to all the details, especially for this video, I'll probably save that for another video if people are really looking forward to it. So definitely comment down below if you agree with these top 5 NFT projects so far on ThetaDrop, as well as commenting down below if you want to see more of Thetaverse or any kind of specific content. Going on to another one, we also do have the fight for CMC, the Theta Lens NFT. That is the fighting game that is going to be coming out very soon. I'm hoping there are videos. I'm actually going to show you guys one of the clips right here. So as you can tell, here's a little demo of the game itself. I'm going to mute this just because I don't want to get copyrighted for any reason. I believe when I actually watched this the first time, there was no music. I don't know if there was sound, but for this video's sake, so it doesn't get copyrighted, we're definitely going to play without sound. But as you can tell here, looking at it, it does have a nice Tekken type of feel to it. I do like the type of characters, how they are played out, and it looks great, and really looking forward to seeing this, or the demo when it actually becomes released. Hopefully I get the beta tested. I'm hopefully for that opportunity. So Theta Lens, if you're watching this video, please, if you give me a chance, definitely give me a holler or a DM. But going on to another part aspect, I believe those are my top 4. So we have Mystic Gurus, Theta Swap, we also have Resorts World Las Vegas, Theta Lens, and now these are going to be kind of tied because it was kind of hard to say for the next type of NFT that actually has utility in terms of the project itself. So it's going to be kind of like a three-way tie. So going on to my next one, we do have Theta Pawns, a more recent NFT that's been released in 2022. They do have a card game, and I have not played it yet, so if anyone wants to have that opportunity, some people have played it already, definitely comment down below what you guys think about it so far. Another one, we do have Theta Bulls. They also have a type of game in comparison to the other Theta Pawns. They do have their own game, and then you can actually stake, or not necessarily stake, well, I guess stake in a way, because then you can gamble your bull, and if you win, you'll get a bull, or you get it lost, or you burn it. There's different type of ways about it. I did play it once in a while with like the computer, so I just didn't want my bull to get lost. I don't know as too much in terms of the updates for that one, but I know there is actual utility for this NFT project. And then the last NFT project that definitely has some utility is made by Rob Feldman, Psycho KO, because I have a couple NFTs of his, but I haven't necessarily followed too much because I'm not a big comic type of person. So if that's what your cup of tea is, definitely check his project out. I just know there's a lot of utility when it comes to his NFT, but it's just not my personally. But this is more like a fan favorite because I see so many deliveries going out, not only United States, but a more worldwide NFT. So as you can tell, Theta Network and his project definitely reaches a bigger crowd, a diverse crowd that's outside from the United States. So definitely check his project and definitely comment down below all together, guys, what you guys think about these top 5. Well, it's more like top 7, top 8 NFTs, but in the reality, the last 3 that I reviewed were more like a tie, just because it's not necessarily my cup of tea, but more for those with the utility when you actually have these NFTs all together. But that's all I really have for today's video, guys. So if you're really looking for much Theta news, updates, NFTs, or any kind of Theta partnerships, definitely please hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely check out all the links down below in the description for all the links I post in this video, along with my Theta wallet address for any kind of Theta, T-Fuel, or TNT20 donations. Thank you guys again if you are an OG viewer and subscriber. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. But until then, it's your boy Justin Vassetti. So try to keep up. Alright, deuces. Okay.